The first generation landed in small town Princeburg, Minnesota. It's kind of where our roots have always stayed, even though we're quite geographically spread around the country. And started building roads with actually horses, team of horses. And there were 3 of them in the first generation, 3 brothers that started. And hard work was what I would say the definition of who they were, but also with integrity, doing the right thing. Second generation came along, and then there were 6 of them, and they were very entrepreneurial, I'd say. Hard work ethic again. Second generation really, and along with first, really established this idea of giving back.
Our second generation really had that well-oiled machine around what they wanted to do, how much they wanted to give every year, where they wanted to give it to, and was something that we could just really pass that baton from them to us. And I think we've improved upon it, but it was really something that already had a nice base in place of how we're going to do this and why we're going to do it.
Our purpose is to build value and live our values, stewarding family businesses for generations. And to me, there's 3 parts to that. Is first, build value. We want to have successful businesses. We want to build an economic engine that can do good in this world. And so we want to build value. We want to do good work. But we want to live our values, and that's a little bit more of how we show up and do our work and how we're good corporate citizens, I guess is the word that's used today, but really a platform to do good in this world.
Feed My Starving Children did an event in Welmer, and we did a corporate sign up for that. Let's do this together. Let's not do this just as individuals, but let's do this together. And that was several years ago, and I bring it up because of how memorable it was as meeting spouses and kids of employees that came and helped with that. And my whole family was there, and they connected with people I talk about that they don't get to know. And it was very impactful from that standpoint of how it builds community within your company. And yet probably wouldn't have been something that many of us would have done on our own, but because it was an event we wanted to do together, it inspired others to come along and do it.
And we want employees to be engaged in just the joy and satisfaction of generosity. We think when people live generous lives, they end up getting their eyes off themselves and seeing others.
That's really inspiring to be able to work together with other local businesses to help another area of our community that's in need, and that's important to our community for all of us and all of our employees.
We can work so hard to make our businesses successful, and then what? I think after that is where the real joy and where the lasting legacy comes from, is when we really realize it's not about us, and we've been given a great platform to steward. And when you can do that and do it well, I don't think there's anything better. So I would encourage others that are in similar situations to step into that. Just try it. All you have to do is try it once and just see how it goes, and develop a sense for doing more and more of it. I think that there's nothing better than knowing that you can use your time and your talent and your resources to make an impact for others.
I believe that a company that's starting in a new community, or a new company in a community they've been in for a long time, it's really important for them to get involved. And even if they're not giving of their resources, because they maybe don't have those financial resources yet at that time, but giving of their time and their talent is really important, because it connects them to the community. It connects them to other business leaders, where they can help and partner with each other on different projects at different times. It connects them with local government and with local leaders at the chamber and places like that. They're always involved in these projects. And so it really helps you as a small business or a new business in a community to get to know your community on a level on which is going to be important for you to be successful.
It's an encouragement to us, to the things that we're doing, and hopefully doing the right thing to receive an award like this. So we're really grateful.